Star Wars actor Donnie Yen's Communist Party ties spark Oscar host backlash. Actor Donnie Yen talks to the Great Hall of the People in Beijing, China, before the opening meeting of the 14th National Committee of the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference on March 4, 2023. Hong Kong CNN. A petition calling for a removal of a Martial Act starred Donnie Yen as the presenter at this year's Oscar ceremony due to his connections to China's ruling Communist Party has garnered tens of thousands of signatures. The 59-year-old actor, best known for his role in Rogue One, a Star Wars story, and the hugely popular Ip Man franchise, has long been a controversial figure among sections within his native Hong Kong owing to his apparent criticism of the city's pro-democracy movement. Describing Yan as the supporter of the Chinese Communist regime, the online petition points to several statements it claims ought to disqualify Yan from involvement in the 95 Academy Awards, which will be held on March 13th. One example listed was the profile published last week in GQ, in which Yan discussed the large and occasionally violent pro-democracy demonstrations that gripped Hong Kong throughout 2014. It wasn't a protest. Okay, it was a riot. Yan told the GQ of the demonstrations, which were ultimately suppressed by mass arrest and the introduction of the sweeping national security law by Beijing. Hong Kong's government and police, as well as authorities and state media in mainland China, also referred to demonstrations as riots, a praise pro-democracy supporters reject. The petition claims Yan's GQ remarks not only violate the spirit of freedom of speech, but also deny the right of the people of the Hong Kong to fight for their freedom and democracy. The Hong Kong government has repeatedly denied the accusations. The national security law has stifled the political opposition and criminalized dissent. Instead, it says the law has restored stability to the city after the tumult of the 2019 demonstrations. The petition was created Saturday by a group of people from Hong Kong, according to details provided, and has since gained more than 84,000 signatures. If the Oscars committee continues to invite such a person as the guest presenter, it will damage the image and reputation of the film industry and cause serious harm to human rights and moral values, the petition raised. Last weekend, Yan was seen in attendance at the key Communist Party meeting in Beijing as part of the advisory body on arts and culture. Speaking to press at the event, Yan said more Chinese action movies were needed to become the pride of China and tell the story of China. According to state-run Global Times, the Oscars has not publicly commented to the petition. On the petition, CN has reached out to the Oscars for comment. When connected by CNN, Yan's representative declined to provide a statement. It's not the first time Yan has attracted controversy among pro-democracy supporters in Hong Kong. He was previously criticized after performing next to Chinese leader Xi Jinping in 2017, an event Yan called it a great honor and for celebrating Hong Kong's return to motherland China in 2020 on the anniversary of the city's handover. These incidents prompted many in Hong Kong to call for the boycott of its restricted freedoms. Ip Man 4 in 2019 and Mulan in 2020. Yan seems to acknowledge his critics in the GQ interview, saying a lot of people might not be happy for what I'm saying, but I'm speaking from my own experience. He is set to present the Oscars ceremony alongside the other prominent actors and performers, including Riz Ahmed, Emily Blunt, Ariana DeBose, Samuel L. Jackson, and Dwayne Jane.